Welcome to our virtual tour of the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is one of the most famous landmarks in the world and a must-see destination for any traveler visiting Italy. This iconic tower is known for its unique tilt, caused by an unstable foundation on soft ground. In this video, we will take you on a journey through the history and architecture of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, as well as provide tips for visiting the tower in person. There are several legends and stories associated with the Leaning Tower of Pisa. One popular legend is that the tower began to lean during construction because the devil was angry that the people of Pisa were building such a grand structure for themselves and not for him. Another legend states that the tower began to lean because the builders had not taken into account the soft ground it was being built on. Another popular story is that Galileo Galilei, the famous astronomer and physicist, used the Leaning Tower of Pisa to demonstrate his theory of gravity by dropping objects of different weights from the top. However, there is no concrete evidence to support this story and it is considered to be a myth. One story that is true is that the Leaning Tower of Pisa was closed for almost a decade for renovations and stabilization works, in the late 90s and early 2000s. The works were done to secure the tower and to prevent it from collapsing. Since then, it has been opened to the public again. In summary, there are few mystery stories regarding the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Most of the stories are legends and myths. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is able to stand despite its lean due to its unique foundation. The tower was built on a layer of clay and sandy soil, which caused one side of the foundation to sink more than the other. This created the lean. Additionally, the tower's designers used a combination of architectural techniques to counteract the lean, such as building the upper floors on one side slightly taller than the other, and adding weight to the opposite side of the lean to balance it out. Additionally, in the late 20th century, a series of interventions were done to reduce the lean and make it safer for visitors. These interventions included the removal of soil from beneath the raised side of the tower and the addition of 800 tons of lead counterweights to the raised side. This caused the tower to tilt back slightly and reduced the lean by around 4 degrees. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a must-see destination for any traveler visiting Italy. There's plenty to see and do while visiting this iconic landmark. One of the most popular things to do is to take a tour of the Leaning Tower of Pisa and climb to the top for a panoramic view of the city. The Leaning Tower of Pisa has 294 steps, so it's a bit of a workout, but the views from the top are definitely worth it. Another popular activity is to take a picture pretending to hold up the Leaning Tower of Pisa or push it back to an upright position. It's a classic photo opportunity that many visitors enjoy. You can also visit the nearby Pisa Cathedral, a beautiful Romanesque-style church. The cathedral is home to many beautiful works of art, including a sculpture of the Madonna and Child by Giovanni Pisano. If you're interested in history and architecture, take a stroll around the beautiful Piazza dei Miracoli, Square of Miracles, where the Leaning Tower of Pisa, the cathedral and the baptistry are located. There are many souvenir shops in nearby locations of the Leaning Tower of Pisa where you can purchase traditional Italian souvenirs such as leather goods, ceramics, and jewelry. Overall, visiting the Leaning Tower of Pisa is an unforgettable experience. You can learn about the history, enjoy the beautiful architecture and take some amazing photos to remember your trip by. There are several places to visit near the Leaning Tower of Pisa that are worth exploring. Some popular nearby places to visit include Pisa Cathedral. Located next to the Leaning Tower, this beautiful Romanesque-style church is home to many beautiful works of art, including a sculpture of the Madonna and Child by Giovanni Pisano. Piazza dei Cavalieri. This historic square is home to the Scuola Normale di Pisa, one of the oldest and most prestigious universities in Italy, as well as the Palazzo dell'Orologio and the Church of Santo Stefano dei Cavalieri. Piazza del Duomo. This picturesque square is home to the Leaning Tower, the cathedral, and the baptistry. It's a great place to relax and people watch while enjoying the beautiful architecture. The Camposanto. Located next to the cathedral, the Camposanto is a beautiful 14th century cemetery with frescoes and sculptures that is worth visiting. The Botanical Garden. Located just a short walk from the Leaning Tower, the Botanical Garden offers a peaceful respite from the hustle and bustle of the city and is home to a wide variety of plants and flowers. The Museo dell'Opera del Duomo. Located next to the cathedral, this museum houses a collection of art and artifacts from the cathedral and the Leaning Tower, including sculptures, frescoes and architectural elements. All these places are rich in history and culture, and are a great complement to your visit to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. There are several tips and precautions for making the most of the visit to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Plan your visit in advance. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a popular tourist destination and can get very crowded, especially during peak seasons. It's a good idea to plan your visit in advance and book tickets online to avoid long lines. Wear comfortable shoes. The tower has over 300 steps, so it's important to wear comfortable shoes for the climb. Be prepared for the lean. The tower leans at a significant angle, and visitors may feel a bit dizzy or disoriented. It's important to be prepared for this and take it slow when climbing the stairs. Take your time. The climb to the top of the tower can take anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, depending on your pace. Take your time and enjoy the views along the way. Be respectful. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is an important historical and architectural site. Visitors should be respectful of the tower and its surroundings and avoid climbing on or leaning against the walls. Take photos from the designated areas. While taking pictures is allowed, some areas are designated for photography and not to lean or sit on the walls. Watch the weather. The tower is open to visitors rain or shine, but the climb can be more difficult in inclement weather, so check the forecast before you go. In conclusion, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is an iconic and must-see destination for any traveler visiting Italy. Not only is it an architectural marvel but also a symbol of human ingenuity and resilience. The tower's history and the efforts to preserve it are truly fascinating. The climb to the top of the tower is definitely worth the workout, as the panoramic views of the city are breathtaking. Visiting the Leaning Tower of Pisa is an unforgettable experience that will give you a glimpse into Italy's rich history and culture. It's a chance to see a unique and beautiful landmark, to learn something new, and to make memories that will last a lifetime. So, make sure to put the Leaning Tower of Pisa on your bucket list and be ready to be amazed. Please join us for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.